Okay, for this video, I'm actually going to do two of these work problems. Since they are pretty straightforward, I'll just do two of them on the same video. We're going to start with number 32, called filling a swimming pool. Here's what it says. With water from one hose, a swimming pool can be filled in 8 hours. A second larger hose used alone can fill the pool in 5 hours. How long would it take to fill the pool if both hoses were used simultaneously? So once again, this is what I call a work problem. In this case, it's two different hoses to fill a swimming pool. And once again, the nice thing about work problems is the equation is always the same. So you need to memorize this equation. 1 over T1, where in this case T1 is going to be the time it takes the first hose to fill the pool by itself, plus 1 over T2, where T2 for our problem is the time it takes the second hose to fill the pool by itself. And it's going to equal 1 over T sub T, where T sub T is the time it takes to fill the pool when both hoses are working together. So it's fairly straightforward. It said the first hose, it took 8 hours. So 1 over 8 hours. It says the second hose, it took 5 hours to fill the pool by itself. And now it's asking us to solve for the time it takes when both hoses are being used together. So we're looking for the T sub T, and for this problem, I'll just call it T. So here we go, a pretty straightforward problem with 3 fractions. I'm going to go ahead and clear the fractions. Once again, we find the LCD. In this case, it's going to be 40T. Now I'm going to multiply both sides by the LCD. So this first one is going to be 5T plus, when I distribute the second term in here, it's 8T. Now on the right hand side, the T's cancel out, equals 40. 13T equals 40. So the time is 40 over 13 hours. Okay, pretty straightforward. Now let's just go ahead and do one more. Number 33 is called delivering newspapers. And it reads like this. It takes a girl 45 minutes to deliver the newspapers on her route. However, if her brother helps, it takes them only 20 minutes. How long would it take her brother to deliver the newspapers by himself? So now, once again, same equation, 1 over T1 plus 1 over T2 equals 1 over T sub T. And hopefully by now I don't have to explain again what the T1 and the T2 and the T sub T mean. But in this case, they tell us it took the girl 45 minutes by herself to do the route. So I'll call that T1. And then it tells us her brother helps, and when they work together, it took them 20 minutes. So that 20 minutes is the together time. So that goes on the right-hand side. And now this T sub 2 would be the time it would take her brother if he did the job by himself. So in order to solve for this, I'll just call it T. But that T is going to be the time it would take her brother to do the job by himself. Once again, how about we clear fractions, and it looks like to get a common denominator I have to go clear up to like 180, I believe. 180t. sort of a big LCD, but I think it'll be worth it to get rid of the fractions. So 180t times 1 over 45, I believe that's 4t. 180t times 1 over t is just 180. And then on the right hand side, 180t times 1 over 20 is 9t. Alright, that doesn't look too difficult to solve. Subtract 4t from both sides. 180 equals 5t. Divide both sides by 5. 180 divided by 5 is 36. So it would take the brother 36 minutes to deliver the newspapers by himself.